1954 tops, Hank Aaron rookie. We're delighted to have this 7.5 because frankly we haven't had one graded higher than this in a very long time. The message on the street, the blue chips are going away. We just can't see them anymore. The auction atmosphere is very far removed from what it used to be, maybe even 2 years ago, where we used to see Aaron rookies in high grades with some frequency. I mean, 8s and 9s seem to appear in most auction venues with some regularity. Not anymore. Why is that? Well, it's becoming very clear that investor-minded strategies are starting to take hold, and that is that they're starting to realize that there aren't enough of these to go around. So high-grade blue chips, particularly from the 1950s, the 5 names that are being most pursued. You got Aaron, Ruth, Mays, Clemente, Jackie Robinson. Finding high-grade or high-end eye appeal quality examples, 5s and higher perhaps, we just don't see them very much, and so the fact that we have a 7.5 in this auction, we're actually quite excited. The blemish that we see here, this is just on the case. There we go. So a high-grade copy, near mint plus, totally agreed with the PSA grade. It has many attributes of a near mint card. Corner wise, we're looking at this isn't on the case. There we go. Just a little bit of wear to this point. It's probably the weakest corner, but you kind of split in hairs. Print and the surfaces are nice. There's a sort of a cream toning to this example. It's very uniform. One of the things that we often look at, something that kind of gets overlooked by a lot of folks, is the print on the Aaron. So you've got the focus up here in the name. Oftentimes we have a focus issue up there. This one's very, very crisp. It's void of the typical black snow. And the other thing is these 54 tops cards, oftentimes the green coloring on the back, when they're stacked together, we get a transfer of that ink onto the white borders, particularly is where it's noticed. And so the fact that this card is void of all that green smudging that you sometimes see, just completes a real clean, crisp eye appeal to this example. Corners on the back, very similar to the front, no surprises, very square. Small touches of wear. That's about all it's holding it back. So all told, just a glistening Hank Aaron rookie, near mint plus, fully deserving of that grade, recently assessed. It's just a special blue chip, and again, getting harder and harder to find this stuff. So those looking to expand their portfolios to include these assets, we really recommend looking at cards like these very seriously, because they seem to be getting harder and harder to find, and unfortunately I think that trend is going to continue.